Ever wake up feeling like your body is 10 years older than your driver's license says? If you're dealing with creaky joints first thing in the morning, waves of unexplained tiredness that coffee can't fix, or seeming to catch every cold that goes around, especially after 35 or 40, listen up. This isn't just getting older. It's often your body's response to accelerated wear and tear at the cellular level. And the good news is you can start turning it around today. Welcome back to Health Morph, where we break down real science into simple, actionable steps for feeling your best at any age. Today, we're talking about slowing biological aging, the kind that affects how energetic, flexible, and resilient you feel, rather than just counting birthdays. You'll walk away understanding why oxidative stress speeds things up, how powerful natural antioxidants can help protect your cells, and practical daily habits proven to support joint health, stronger immunity, steady energy, and more graceful aging. Stick around, this could change how you approach your routine. Biological aging happens when your cells accumulate damage faster than they can repair it. At the center of this is oxidative stress, an imbalance where free radicals, unstable molecules produced during normal metabolism but ramped up by pollution, chronic stress, poor sleep, processed foods, and even intense exercise without recovery, outnumber your body's antioxidants. These free radicals steal electrons from healthy cells, damaging DNA, proteins, lipids, and mitochondria, your cell's energy factories. Over time, this leads to inflammation, reduced tissue repair, and that old before your time feeling. Trusted sources like the National Institutes of Health emphasize that oxidative stress contributes to joint issues through chronic low-grade inflammation in cartilage and synovial fluid, weakened immune responses making you more prone to infections, mitochondrial dysfunction causing energy crashes, and broader accelerated aging markers like telomere shortening. The classic free radical theory has evolved. It's not that all ROS are bad, some serve as signals, but unchecked buildup accelerates decline. Your body fights back with its own antioxidant enzymes like superoxide dismutase, SOD, catalase, and glutathione peroxidase. But modern life often overwhelms these defenses. That's where supportive nutrition comes in. Enter Maharishi Amrit Kalash, a traditional Ayurvedic rasayana or rejuvenative formula that's been researched for decades as a broad-spectrum cellular protector. This isn't hype, it's a complex herbal blend including fruits like amla, Indian gooseberry, herbs, and specially processed ghee. Lab and animal studies show its components neutralize free radicals with extraordinary potency, often cited as hundreds to over 1,000 times more effective than isolated vitamin C or E in certain assays. Human-relevant research, including systematic reviews of randomized trials, points to benefits like reduced oxidative markers, improved antioxidant enzyme activity, especially in older tissues like the central nervous system, enhanced macrophage and lymphocyte function in older models, suggesting better immune resilience, and supportive effects during high stress periods like chemotherapy, improving tolerance, reducing side effects like fatigue and nausea. In one line of inquiry, older subjects showed restored antioxidant defenses in brain regions after consistent use, potentially helping with mental clarity and mood stability. For joints, by curbing oxidative-driven inflammation, it may promote better comfort and mobility without just covering up pain. Energy benefits tie to mitochondrial support. The ghee carrier helps deliver compounds deep into cells. Immunity perks show up as fewer seasonal bugs and quicker recovery, aligning with Rasayana goals of building ojas or vital essence. Myth versus fact time. Myth: one superfood or pill reverses aging overnight. Fact: no magic bullet exists, but consistent support amplifies your body's repair systems. Myth: all antioxidants are equal. Fact: synergistic blends like this outperform single nutrients because they target multiple pathways. Myth: supplements replace lifestyle. Fact: they enhance it. Myth: aging symptoms are unavoidable after a certain age. Fact: while some changes are natural, lifestyle tweaks and targeted support can dramatically influence how you age. Real stories from wellness communities and echoed in smaller human observations describe people noticing lighter mornings, steadier all-day energy, fewer aches during weather changes, and a general sense of resilience. It's not traumatic overnight, but cumulative, like compounding interest for your health. Let's get practical. If you're interested in trying Amrit Kalash, approach it as a daily ritual, not a quick fix. The standard protocol: in the morning on an empty stomach, mix 1 teaspoon of the herbal nectar paste into warm water or plant-based milk. Avoid very hot to preserve compounds. Wait 20 to 30 minutes, then take 1 ambrosia tablet. Repeat the exact sequence in the evening, ideally before dinner winds down. Consistency matters. Commit to at least 4 to 6 weeks for initial adaptations, with many noting clearer shifts around 3 months, smoother joint movement, sustained focus, and fewer off days. Sugar-free options exist for those managing blood sugar or calories. Start low if sensitive, and always run it by your doctor, especially with medications, thyroid issues, or pregnancy, since herbs can influence metabolism or interact subtly. This is supportive, not a substitute for prescribed care. Layer in lifestyle upgrades science strongly links to slower biological aging. Antioxidant-rich eating. Fill half your plate with produce. Seasonal fruits, berries, citrus, pomegranate for vitamin C and polyphenols, dark leafy greens, broccoli, bell peppers for variety. Aim for 7 to 9 servings daily. Add nuts or seeds for healthy fats that protect cell membranes. Cut added sugars sharply. Excess promotes glycation, sugar binding to proteins, stiffening joints and vessels. Rule: no sugary drinks, limit desserts to post-meal, swap refined carbs for whole ones like quinoa or oats. Smart movement: 150+ minutes moderate cardio weekly, brisk walking in sunlight for vitamin D bonus, plus strength 2 to 3 times a week. Home routine: 3 sets of 10 to 15 squats, push-ups against a wall, or resistance band rows. This preserves muscle. Sarcopenia starts around 30 to 40, boosts insulin sensitivity, and clears inflammation. HIIT bursts of 20 to 30 seconds high effort can amp mitochondrial renewal. Sleep optimization: 7 to 9 hours in a cool, dark room. Wind down by 10 p.m., no screens 60 minutes pre-bed, blue light suppresses melatonin, light dinner 3 hours before sleep. Deep stages release growth hormone for tissue repair. Poor sleep spikes cortisol and oxidative stress. Stress resilience: chronic stress shortens telomeres and ramps ROS. Daily 10-minute practice, alternate nostril breathing or box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Morning sunlight exposure regulates circadian rhythm. Builds social connections. Strong ties correlate with slower brain aging and better immunity. Avoid accelerators. Ditch smoking or vaping, massive oxidative hit. Limit alcohol, liver stress. Break prolonged sitting every 30 minutes. Address gut health, constipation builds toxins. Gentle 12 to 14 hour overnight fast, e.g. finish eating by 7 p.m., breakfast at 9 a.m., activates autophagy, cellular cleanup. Who should be cautious? Anyone with autoimmune conditions, on blood thinners, or post-surgery. Professional guidance first. Start with one change, like better sleep, to build momentum. FAQ section. What exactly is biological aging versus chronological age? Biological aging refers to how fast your cells and systems wear down due to damage, like oxidative stress, while chronological age is just years lived. How does oxidative stress speed up aging? It creates an imbalance where free radicals damage cells, leading to inflammation, mitochondrial issues, joint wear, low energy, and weaker immunity, per NIH consensus. What are the top science-backed habits to slow aging? Plant-heavy diet, regular movement, walking plus strength, 7 to 9 hours quality sleep, stress reduction, breathing and sunlight, limited sugar and alcohol, and social connections. Is it safe to take Amrit Kalash daily? Generally well tolerated in studies, but consult your doctor first, especially with health conditions or meds, sugar-free versions available. How long until I notice changes from better habits or supplements? Subtle shifts in 4 to 6 weeks, more noticeable energy, mobility, and resilience often by 3 months with consistency. If you're motivated to reclaim that youthful energy and ease, smash the like button, subscribe to Health Morph for weekly science-backed wellness wins, and turn on notifications. Share this with a friend who's feeling the same drag. Tag them below. Comment, which habit will you tackle first? Better sleep, more plants, daily walks, or exploring a supportive supplement? Your stories inspire the community. Let's keep the conversation going. Disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Individual results vary. Always consult your qualified healthcare provider before starting supplements, especially with existing conditions, medications, or pregnancy.